Hello, this is Will from ProBackup, and in this video I will show you how you can restore Trello cards and boards back to your Trello account using ProBackup. To showcase this, I have created a demo account with just a few boards and cards. And here, for example, in this card, I've added a bit more information such as description, attachments, checklists, and also a comment and labels. So let's say I delete this card, so I can go here and click on Archive and then click on Delete. As you could see there on the pop-up, there's no undo in this action, so it's very helpful to have a backup app such as ProBackup to be able to restore these kind of cards. So how can I restore this card? I can go to ProBackup, go to my account. I'll make sure that I've selected Trello from the drop down here, and then I can go to Backups to access my data and also to restore the information. So on the left side bar here, you see all of the data types that we are able to backup for Trello, and most of these can also be restored back to your account. In this case, I would like to restore a card, so I click on Cards here, and I make sure I select the right boards in the drop down. So here I see, my Trello board. So here I see the two cards that were in my account. The project planning, the card that I just deleted, is still available here, of course. So how can you restore this card? You have two options. Either you can select the different records in the table and then click here on the restore button. You can also click on the card to open this pop-up view, and you can use this button then here at the bottom to restore the card back to your account. This view is helpful because these buttons here with the dates show you the different versions of the cards. So in this case, if I go back to the previous version, I can see that some information was added on March the 13th. So it's a very easy way to quickly compare the different versions of your cards and then choose the right version and then restore the selected version back to your account. In this case, I'll select the most recent version, and then I'll click on Restore Copy. Before I do that, I'll just briefly explain what happens when you restore a card. So when you restore any data type, we will always restore it as a duplicate to the parent entity. So in this example, we'll create a new card, a duplicate from the backup, and restore it to the existing board. If you, for example, if I close this for now, restore an attachment or a comment, it will be restored to the parent card. If you restore a whole board, then it will be restored to its parent workspace. This also means that you can restore both active and deleted cards of your account. I'll show you how you can, or how it looks like if you restore a card that's still available in your account, then just two cards, like duplicate cards, will become or will be available. So for the project planning, I'll restore the most recent version. And then I click on Restores, which brings me to the Restore or the Report section of ProBackup. You can see here on the Progress column, we give you a bit of an overview of the different items that are being restored. So you can see here the attachments, the cards, and comments are being restored, and then the check items are the last thing that are in progress of being restored, but it's already done. So as you can see, it's pretty quick. Depending on the amount of data you're trying to restore, this can take up to a few minutes or even up to a few hours if you're restoring a huge board with lots of cards and attachments. But in this case, it's already done, which means I can go back to my Trello boards, and I can see here already the card that I just deleted from my account is made available again. So everything is included, also the checklist, its statuses, the comments, the files, also the labels and other information. I didn't set up custom fields in this scenario, but also the custom fields and their values would be restored as well. Now let me show you what happens if you restore a card that's still available in your account. So I'll pick the same boards, I'll select this card, the kickoff meeting, restore the card, and go again to the restore process. This one doesn't have as much related data, so it's pretty quick to restore. And if I now go to Trello, you see that this card basically exists twice. So it's pretty easy to test restore functionality. That's something we recommend to all of our users, because you can just restore any card and then delete the restored version back from your Trello account. But so it's a pretty quick process and very easy to try for yourself. You can also restore other data types, as I mentioned, but I would like to show you the restore of an entire board, because that's, I guess, one of the most or the most powerful restore feature we have for Trello. So if I select or click here on boards on the side pane, I can select my the relevant workspace. In this case, I just have one workspace. And from here, you can select the boards. The process is exactly the same for each data type. So in this case, I can also select the board and then click on Restore Board to restore it back to my account. One thing to note here, you see here these extra buttons with View Cards, View Attachments. If you click, for example, on View Cards, you will immediately jump to the cards of that board. So that's a very easy way to kind of drill down to certain information and to kind of navigate through the data backups of your account. So for now, I'll go back to the boards. I'll select my Trello board, and then here I'll click on Restore One Board. To restore started, I'll go to the Restore report to follow up the process. And I can also already have a look at how it looks like in Trello. I might need to refresh my account or the web page. So as you can see here, we've added a new board to your account. And to make clear which one is the restored version, we've appended the name with restored and then the timestamp of the restore. So this makes it very easy to keep track of what's the original and what board has been restored. As you can see here, everything looks the same. Of course, you might notice that one of the kickoff meetings is not restored. That is because we've restored the version of the board from the last backup. We do a backup every 24 hours. So that means that the kickoff meeting, so that card that I just had restored, was not yet included in the last version of the backup. Let me just check if everything's completed. Yeah, everything is already done. So similar to the card restore, all cards will be restored with all information. So I think this makes it clear that this kind of restore is a lot more advanced than just doing a data import via Google, via spreadsheets or a CSV file. So we don't restore not only just the cards, but also all relevant metadata. With this, we've come to the end of this tutorial video. I hope this was helpful for you. And if you wish to learn more about ProBackup, then I recommend checking out our tutorial videos. Thanks for watching.